Hello and welcome to another beautiful day right here. It is a wonderful time. Before I say anything, I'll need to salute Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. It's a very wonderful time. I told you that any club that is winning, I belong to that club. I'm a champion right now. Welcome to Monday edition of Sport Rush. My name is Ramsey with Jesse, number 10. Spinning and rolling things at the middle. Where do I get started from? Of course, I need to start from the triumph and the victory of Real Madrid, making it happen again the 15th time. It's not easy at all. And well, we need to give kudos to the players that has actually made it happen. Real Madrid celebrated the Spanish title with thousands of supporters, and they actually promised that they were returning back. Apart from the Spanish league, they were returning back with something beautiful, something very stronger, and something big, and that was the Champions League. And they actually did what they pledged to the supporters, that they were returning, of course, in June with the Champions League trophy. That was exactly what they did. I'm so happy for Real Madrid for that action. Well, as a matter of fact, Blancos delivered on their own promise, defeating Borussia Dortmund 2-0 at the Wembley, claiming a record of 15 European Cup, and that happened over the weekend. This weekend was so interesting. I was so excited to see that happen. How did it really happen? It was beautiful goal that came from some fantastic players. Danny and of course Kroos were actually very fantastic, even though Kroos is matching out. As a matter of fact, that happened over the weekend as the triumph and players hit the city's usual celebration hotspot on Sunday. That was yesterday, and are set to end up the club's Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. That's where they are going to end the celebration. The party will finish for at least there for now, and there are things that you need to know about this just concluded Champions League, as it has to do with Real Madrid, not just Real Madrid, but as it has to do with Carlo Ancelotti himself. Ancelotti has been very fantastic. He has done it again and again and again and again. This is not the first time he's doing it. I'll bring you to speed with all of that. Which player actually made it happen for Real Madrid? Do you think it was a one-man show? It wasn't a one-man show at all. Let me bring you to speed with some very important facts about the just concluded league. You need to know this. Do you want to know what happened in the just concluded Champions League? All right, let me bring you to speed with it. Real Madrid now won their last 9 European Cup final and won competitions 6 times in the last 11 season. 11 season, of course. Well, it is a very wonderful one. As a matter of fact, the likes of Carvajal and of course Kroos, Nacho and Luka Modric joined Real legend Paco as the only players to win the Europa League. This Europa Cup, they've actually won it 6 times. These are the players that have won it 6 times. I told you I was bringing you some facts, and I told you about the first fact, of course. The first fact is that Madrid now won their last 9 European Cup final and won the competition 6 times in the last 11th season. The likes of the second one is that the likes of Carvajal, then Kroos, Nacho and Luka Modric joined Real Madrid legend who have made it happen before, like Paco as the only player to win the European Cup 6 good times. It's not easy, but then I think it's a good feat. That's not all I want you to know on the sports scene today, as it has to do with some actions from the just concluded Champions League. Let me talk about Carlo Ancelotti a little bit. I'm so happy, I'm so excited for him because he has done it over and over and over again, and he is so excited. According to, if you listen to his press conference, you will hear him say things like he is fulfilled, he is excited, and he is so happy, and the celebration continues. As a matter of fact, Carlo Ancelotti also extended his record as the most successful coach as far as this competition history is concerned. As far as the history of this competition is concerned, he is the most successful coach. I'm talking about Carlo Ancelotti. Carlo Ancelotti, of course, is the most successful coach in the competition history so far with his 5th title. He has won this title. This is the first time. This is not the second time. This is not the 3rd time. This is not the 4th time, but the 5th time, of course. How and when did he win it? Let me bring you to speed with that. In 2003, he won it with AC AC Milan, and that is not just it. In 2007, he also won it again with AC Milan. Then he went from there and went to Real Madrid, and in 2014, he won it for Real Madrid. And that's not all. In 2022, he also won it for Real Madrid, and that makes it the fourth time. Then in 2024, the one that they just concluded now, he still won it for Real Madrid, meaning he's winning it for Real Madrid 3 good times. That's success, of course. He's successful, and he has done very well. I'm so happy for Carlo Ancelotti. This is the 5th time that he has actually won this. And of course, another news coming right now is about Kroos of Real Madrid. Kroos bow out in style as Champions League record holder. 3 weeks ago, he said, this is Kroos talking now. He said 3 weeks ago, he promised that he will be back. That is Kroos. While fans chanted for him to say many thanks for the 10 unforgettable years that he has actually spent with Real Madrid. And he said, well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm so excited too, just the way you are excited. 10 good years we have celebrated together. We have won trophies together. We have had bad times. We have had good times. It's now time for me to leave. That's Kroos talking. And the fans were very, very excited. And he said, well, I lack words. I don't know what to say, especially when he won this last trophy, this Champions League trophy for Real Madrid. And he said, I have already told you that this club is currently working towards the realization of a new dream, namely 16th European Cup. Wow, what a dream. Well, it's good to have a dream. Do you know who is saying this? It is Perez who is saying this. You know who Perez is? Of course, Perez is the one saying that. The chairman, the Ogakpata himself, is the one saying that. He said Madrid will have another trophy again to celebrate very soon. This is Perez giving morale, giving mojo to the fans and the players. Why is he really saying this? He is saying this because a player is about coming into the squad again to make it more formidable than it is right now. I'm talking about that young guy from PSG. Of course, you know who I'm already talking about. Who am I talking about? Do you know? I know you know. All right, as a matter of fact, Perez is happy and they are already celebrating his arrival before the time. And he said, well, in less than no time, you are going to celebrate another trophy again in the market signing of Kylian Mbappe, who could help them achieve that dream. He said with Kylian Mbappe in Real Madrid, they will achieve more dream. They will win more trophy. And he's excited because Kylian Mbappe is going to Real Madrid from PSG. And it is, of course, no longer news that he is already in Real Madrid. But then the celebration, the unveiling, everything is going to be coming. Kylian Mbappe has signed a contract to join Real Madrid on a free transfer when his Paris Saint-Germain deal expires on June 30th. Where are we right now? It is almost done. It is a done deal already. And the French forward is finally set for the Santiago Bernabeu after 7 years at PSG. It's not easy. He spent 7 good years in PSG, even though he had his ups, he had his down, he had his left-hand side, the right-hand side, the front, back, and center, everything that happened, even though PSG was actually knocked out at the club that he's going to now are actually champion. So he is also going to become an automatic champion, joining the champions, just like I am a champion right now because we won the Champions League. Well, I am saying I am a champion right now because we won the Champions League. That's Real Madrid, meaning any club that win a trophy, I belong to that club. I belong to victorious clubs. Of course, like I told you when it happened for the EPL, you know the club that I belong to, EPL. You know the club that won the trophy, of course, the EPL. Okay, so now I also belong to Real Madrid because they won the Champions League, and of course they said they are so happy because Mbappe is coming in and they are going to win another trophy very soon. That is Perez speaking to the fans and the player. And as a matter of fact, many of which Madrid have spent trying to lure him. So many times they've tried to lure Kylian Mbappe from PSG to Madrid, but now it is a dream come true, and Madrid are expected to announce Mbappe signing, and that's going to be from today and tomorrow and next next week, fans are ready to at least have him to finally fulfill what he has long appeared to be his destiny. After several years of being involved in one of the most twisted transfer football history, something happened. I'm going back to Nigeria right now. Let me talk about the home front. Let me talk about Mikel Obi, and let me talk about Alex Ferguson. You already know the saga, what happened between Alex Ferguson and Mikel Obi back then in his career before he retired from active football, and Ferguson also left coaching. It wasn't easy at all. He had not found it very easy relating with Alex Ferguson, and right now he is so happy. Let me tell you the reason why he's so happy, why he's so very, very, very excited. After several years of being involved in one of the most twisted transfer saga in football history, from our Super Eagles captain, talking about our own brother. You know what I'm talking about? Mikel Obinna. Let me call his real name, Mikel Obinna, like the Igbo man will actually call him. Mikel Obi is the one I'm talking about right now. Mikel Obi said he had been forgiven by legendary Sir Alex Ferguson. You know what happened? Players of the Super Eagles are also going to do something about the national anthem. But before then, let me just let you know that Alex Ferguson is so excited with Mikel Obi right now because of that transfer issue that happened. You know how he moved to Chelsea back then, and Alex Ferguson came to training and he didn't see him again, and before he could know is that he is already on his way to talk with Chelsea. And Mikel Obi came up to say, well, I had nobody to advise me. They didn't give me enough time to talk with anyone, and that is the reason why it happened like that. I was naive. I didn't know what I did. But right now, the most important thing is that he has gone to reconcile with Alex Ferguson. When did it happen? It was during the final of the Champions League between Real Madrid and Dortmund. That they met and he apologized and everything was settled between Mikel Obi and Sir Alex Ferguson. You know who Ferguson is, of course. He is one coach that can never be forgotten in a hurry. Moving away from there, let's come back to Nigeria right now. Players of the Super Eagles have been advised to mime the new old national anthem in case of their match on the 7th against Bafana Bafana of South Africa. The Super Eagles will be meeting with Bafana Bafana of South Africa on the 7th. Well, that is like 4 days from today. And they said, well, since they cannot sing the new old national anthem, they should just mime it while maybe somebody will be playing it from the background, or maybe they'll be singing it. But normally, even the national anthem of before, some of them don't still know it. I think it's miming. Well, nobody will actually hear them because we only see their lips moving. We don't know what they are saying, but then the lips need to be in tune with what the national anthem is actually saying. But then they've been advised to just mime this new old national anthem because they may not know it. This advice came simply because there was a post on social media by goalkeeper, okay? And the goalkeeper said, well, we will do everything to make sure we just mime it, because he wrote that the Super Eagles may not be able to sing the national anthem. Moving away from there, that match is going to be coming up in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, and that's going to be on the 7th. The advice came from some concerned Nigerians, actually, in their response to a Facebook post by former Nigerian goalkeeper Peter Said Ida, who expressed his concern about the players' ability to sing the old anthem, and of course he reintroduced another system, and the people said, well, we are concerned Nigerians, they should just mime it, because this introduction of the new old national anthem by the federal government may not go well with the players. Well, that happened on the May 29 following approval by the National Assembly, and as a matter of fact, they will just mime it, and as I speak with you, 15 players are already in camp already in Uyo, where the match is actually going to be taking place, and they are now preparing for the World Cup qualifiers against South Africa and Benin Republic. Of course, Nigeria will play South Africa, Bafana at the Gospel Akpabio Stadium in Uyo. That's going to be on Friday, which is the 7th of June 2024, followed by another match against Benin Republic, and that's going to be in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, and that's going to be on Monday, June 10th. And Nigeria is is currently third in Group C with 2 points from 2 matches that they've played so far. But then that is a very, very tiny rope for them to work on. They need to do everything possible to make sure they win these 2 matches because they are trailing leaders Rwanda by 2 points and South Africa by 1 point. The group winner after 10 matches will qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup hosted by USA, Canada, and of course Mexico. If they don't make it, it means they won't be part of that Mundial. They won't be part of that competition. Well, this is much that we'll be having today on Sport Rush. From here, my name is MC Ramsey. Make sure you celebrate with those who are celebrating. That is Real Madrid. Anywhere you go, Hala Madrid. But then, if you didn't win it this time, Dortmund, there is another chance again. And congratulations to our own player, Carlo Ancelotti, who have actually made this happen for clubs 5 times. He did it for Milan 2 times and did it for Real Madrid 3 times. And congratulations already to these guys who have actually made it happen now again. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll come on your way again, and that's going to be on Wednesday when we bring you to speed with the midweek sport. My name is MC Ramsey, the sport master, the man with jersey number 10 at the middle of the game, spinning things, making things happen from the world of sport. But bye for now and have a wonderful week ahead of you.